Hey everybody, welcome back to DKC3 in a very special bonus episode. This is DKC3 GBA, and it has a completely new world that was added in the port.
Yep. Also, the graphics are all updated on the overworlds and the maps and stuff like that. It looks pretty nice overall.
On the maps, yeah. Not so much in the levels.
The levels are a little low res at some occasions.
But that's to be expected.
So, this is Pacifica. It is, like I said, it is completely unique to the GBA version, and there's a good reason for that, because it's not very good.
Some of it's okay. Some of it's not.
The first couple levels are pretty good, and then it takes a very hard nosedive.
Yeah. I didn't like this level very much. Because we haven't reached it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's water level.
Yeah, the latter half of this is underwater.
Yeah. It's a weird level. It's located, or it's accessible after World 4. Like, as soon as you get the turbo ski. But the difficulty of it is, in general, kind of like World 6 or 7?
Yeah, it's definitely got some really nasty gimmicks that would fit in very nicely with World 7.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not, like, terribly consistent, I don't think, with the difficulty. It's got some definite in-game stuff, and there's, like, one or two levels that's... Basically, you feel like it's introductory stuff, too.
Yeah. I don't know, in this at least, it's just, this level is all about, like, navigating through weirdly placed urchins.
Oh lord, this world loves these fucking urchins.
There's actually a lot of water in this world, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's an ocean level.
Well, it's not helped by the fact that the green fish and the urchins are really fucking hard to see in the water.
Yeah, they blend in with the background pretty badly as it is, and the water filter makes it worse. Like, they're a little hard to see even at the resolution that, the video is at that size. Like, it's worse on the actual GBA.
Also, I should point out that I am playing, what you are seeing is me playing completely blind. Just for the record. I have never done this, and you are seeing an edited first attempt.
On guard, no.
He is your lifeline.
He is certainly helpful, because there's just, like, fish everywhere coming down this pipe.
Did you move a pixel?
I also played this recently for the first time, and man, yeah, it's a challenge. What, you wanted a prize?
No, the first couple levels I think are pretty good, actually. I mean, this one's not so much, but, like, levels 2 and 3 are pretty good. And then, like, you get to the back half of the world, and it's like, who approved this garbage?
I like the last level in here. There's actually 6 levels in this world, for whatever reason. I actually like the last one a fair bit, but it is, just overall, this whole world is more challenging. Also, the GBA kind of feels a little more slippery. And the camera is smaller, so seeing stuff top to down, vertically is, tricky.
Yeah, it compounds the problem of the camera below you is always terrible, but it's even worse on this one.
The camera above you is also just as bad.
Yeah. Surprised you didn't take the hit when you ran in the first one, because normally that's even with your roll frames, doesn't that guy usually have priority?
No, if you are in a roll, you will hit whatever you're going after.
Maybe it's just a little longer on this version, because you were right at the end of it, and usually that'll get you hit.
Maybe he was coming right out.
Yeah.
So this is a level.
This is the level specifically that I feel like could have been in the very first one.
Yeah, there is like nothing to this level.
It's just nighttime in the lake.
I guess it has some kabooms? That's something?
Wait a sec, I just realized that I don't think the main game has the walking TNT version of these.
I'm fairly certain it does, especially in the Lost World.
I don't think it does. I think we might be mixing up 2 and 3. Anyway. Yeah, this level's not particularly involved. Like, there's a bunch of stuff you can do up above, or you can just, like, swim through it all.
Yeah, like, I found On Guard completely by accident, and, like, later on, like, I will actually turn around and be like, wait, so what did I miss by doing this?
Yeah, just a whole bunch of fish. And an N.
Because there's no reason to not grab him.
Yeah. I don't even remember if there's a bonus game or not back here. There might be, but...
I'm guessing there is, because I missed one in this level.
I don't know. And it doesn't even seem like half the jumps are stuff you can do without going in the water anyway, so...
Yeah. Like, this would have been a great introduction to water skipping. If it hadn't already been covered.
Yeah. Hey, you're not able to make a platform out of that guy?
Nope, he just falls right in. Also, that bee was pretty bullshit.
Again, vertical screen doesn't work so well.
It's not as bad as Bubsy, but it's still pretty terrible.
Well, what's worse is that this game is, or this version at least, is, you know, made with the GBA in mind.
Yeah, like the rest of the game you can kind of forgive as like, okay, you know, they were working with the SNES game. This world is completely unique to the GBA. They could have built this to be specific for the GBA. But it uses the same design philosophies, though.
Yeah, like later on, we will find... Or no, if you were playing the whole version and going through the levels from the SNES version, you'll discover that there's a lot more, like, gotcha moments, essentially, where you simply couldn't see things off the top of the screen because the original game was built with a larger, vertical real estate.
That is one of the... There were a lot of Super Nintendo adaptations for the GBA, and a lot of them had this problem. Most of the ones that didn't were, like, RPG adaptations.
But yeah, platformers especially would encounter some difficulties due to that.
Yeah, this is about the point where I'm like, okay, you know what, whatever. You see what you're supposed to do. I give up, I don't care.
I could see you thinking when you just stopped. Dead. Do I really want to... No, dude, not worth it. This isn't the real game anyways.
So that's just Swanky. Swanky has a different minigame that's inspired by, like, Sonic 2. It's weird. And also hard.
Okay, so this is kind of the point where the world starts getting really bad.
I thought you said level 3 was good.
Level 3 is okay.
This is level 3.
Well, like I said, this level's okay, but it is definitely a sign of things to come.
Yeah, it's a really weird level. I didn't like this one very much.
It is bizarre just on the face of it, yeah.
A sunken forest.
Where you're going down instead of up.
I don't know why they did this. I mean, if you're I don't know, maybe it's just me, but if you're given, like, free reign to make a new world in a classic video game, why would you make a water world?
Especially when those are not the strength of the game at all. Like, maybe whoever designed this wanted more water levels or thought they could do it right, but
the thing is, they already had a quote-unquote water world, and there's plenty of water levels throughout the game. Hell, the first level has water in it.
And then there's the entire waterfalls with 2 purely water levels.
And the waterfalls are much better at being water levels than the actual water levels because you actually get to platform.
Exactly.
Because they aren't water levels, they're just a... Oh, that MIDI scream. But yeah, you don't actually have to swim in the waterfall levels or anything like that. You just... There is water as a theme.
Yeah. Whereas this has decided it wanted to be the tree theme and a water physics level.
Also, it's really hard to tell where the tree, like, openings are. Because of the water filter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting.
Oh, I'll certainly give it that. I'll give it that. This is a very interesting world. But the problem is that it's also bad.
Yeah, it's not well executed. I can see sort of what they're trying to do with having, a lot of enemies going back and forth. Sort of like, what is the knothole scramble in the second world? But it's just not done as well. It is not as good a gimmick. And it is a gimmick that's been done many times in the other DKC games. So they're not actually doing anything new with it here.
Yeah, it's just that water is more imprecise. Good. Good use of that DK barrel.
Look, I am really bad at the swimming. Like, I'm not even gonna pretend to justify otherwise. I hate swimming in this game.
The only reason that this isn't a Squawks level is just...
Because it's underwater.
Yeah. Well, it's because you can attack with Quacks, and it's obvious they don't want you attacking.
Well, then just make it Quacks level instead.
I mean, alternatively, this could have been an on-guard level.
Yeah.
It's almost surprising he's not in this level.
Yeah, I have no idea how I didn't get hit by that.
That's a very random, that was an afterthought.
It's a random monkey if I've ever seen one. It's a very well-hidden bonus barrel if I've ever seen one.
Right, and there's a coin, above you with a bee guarding it, and it's like, why? What's the point of that? I don't care about that. I don't care about the bear coin, I just want the bonus barrel.
This is a difficult bonus. Because you get 20 seconds to go through 7 levels of Bazas, up and then down.
So you have to be very quick and you got one hit. Underwater, yeah.
This bonus world is... ideas, poorly executed, the world.
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But always badly executed.
Yeah, I was not sure if you were even gonna make it.
I probably wouldn't have if I didn't just immediately just say fuck it and go full speed down.
Yeah. But that begs the question, where are you going? Oh, there. I could barely see that.
It's weird to say that the game has a very muted palette for how bright it is, but it needs to be brighter to be on the GBA, I'd say. Even with the backlighting, it needs more contrast. Because it's got so much less screen real estate to work with.
Alright, now this level I do legitimately like. This is a good one.
This is a good level. Here. Oh, no barrel for you. Also, this is a really good song.
Yeah, this is GBA Rockface. It is really, really good.
Yeah, the other themes that we've heard so far in this world have been okay, or relying way too heavily on the base, which is not very good on the GBA. But this one's actually legitimately pretty well handled.
I don't know, I think Stilt Village is really good too, but
Stilt Village is good, yeah.
that was the second level we did.
The pipe is okay, but it's unremarkable. We're just skipping all barrels.
Yeah. This is not an all% barrel run.
But yes, the GBA rock face will get stuck in your head pretty easily. I think the soundtrack is pretty good overall, but
I think it's a fine soundtrack, it's just not as good overall.
yeah, it's not David Wise's best soundtrack. Too cautious.
Oh. Disappointed in you.
You're being really cautious there for no reason.
I wasn't sure if they were going to hit me when I was on the rope or not, so I just assumed they would.
That's fair.
It's also entirely fair that you just said fuck it.
I got it. I was literally like pixels away from getting it when I...
Yeah.
Please help. Save me from this.
Yeah, this is about the point I realized that these barrel cannons fire like a half a second earlier than they feel like they should.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that. Dang it.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see I sort of figure it out, but
Yeah.
you know, barrel cannons are weird.
Like, level's still fun, but yeah, the cannons are a little odd.
Yeah, I could see this being a very good level on the SNES, where the timing was better. As it is, it still looks pretty good, but...
Or just, like, maybe not all the barrels have to all be rotating ones.
A section where you are not reliant on getting the right timing for the barrels. Oh, that was a cut. How long did we cut out?
About 30 seconds of just kind of randomly fucking around, and then about 3 more deaths.
Okay.
It's not as bad as the next level.
Oh dear.
The next level is a fucking train wreck.
I'm trying to remember the next level. Is it underwater? I think it is.
It is.
I don't remember the contents of it, but
Oh lord, you will. You will when you see it.
Alright, I can't wait. Yeah, that didn't work.
Not exactly, no.
Not entirely sure, with the speed it was going, how you were supposed to get over there, unless you went up immediately after they crossed.
But you were supposed to not do it on the short side, you were supposed to do it on the other one.
Yeah, I was wondering why you went on the short side.
I didn't even realize that it was the short side.
Alright, let's see if I remember what this level is. Oh, yeah.
Nope, not even gonna try.
Before he even enters the level, he knows that he just wants to nope off.
I was actually just trying to like see if I could find a banana bird anywhere.
Did you ever find the banana bird?
Nope, I didn't look for it either, to be fair, but...
I mean, yeah. It's over off to the right.
So, does everybody know what these markings mean?
Well, now they do. Also, weird urchins. I think somebody just said, oh, screw the sprite palette. Or, for the first time, they said, we need to be more clear about what the hell is actually moving in this level.
Like, it's more visible, and I'll give them that, but they did decide to be more visible by being more garish.
They look like my Rocket League car.
But yeah, so, fuck this level.
Yeah, underwater wind. I'm not even gonna call it currents, because it's very obviously wind.
Yeah, it's a wind level. What was running through your head about this time?
It was basically just an endless scream of fuck.
Oops.
I don't even, like... That was an odd hitbox.
Just accept it. Just accept it. It's Donkey Kong.
I'm not even... it's one of those things where it's just like, you were suddenly not being hit by it, and then you were very suddenly obviously in its hitbox.
I still contend urchins have really weird hitboxes. Made even more weird by the fact that it's been put onto the GBA.
At least the time limit's nice and generous. The tolerance is actually a lot easier on the ones below than above, for some reason.
The hitbox for collecting stars is actually really large in this game. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I got up and down there without getting hit at all.
I think it blew you in the direction you were facing.
Yeah, I have no idea how or why, but I did.
Congratulations.
I'm not sure if it's doing it on purpose or not. Or if it's actually just sort of switching at the, like, to face where you're going or to face where you were, your height.
Okay, so this section here with the fish, I cut out 5 minutes of deaths here.
Before finally hitting that barrel, damn.
Tanking the hit. It's strategic.
Dixie Kong. Tank. Kiddy Kong's the healer, by the way.
Yeah, like most wind levels, there's no, like, indication when the heck it's actually gonna change.
Just only when it is.
Yeah. So, suddenly we're this way.
Yeah, if the overlay was not just following you around, and it actually swirled with relation to what the wind was in the level, that would actually be pretty good design, but it just changes whenever it changes, instead of showing you where it does.
Yeah. You got killed by a fat fish.
I did.
How'd that make you feel?
Kiddy Kong's hitbox is fucking gigantic underwater, so, you know, whatever.
In general. It seems like it's even bigger in this version.
It probably is. I mean, I could see them going with just a straight, you know, square. Or a rectangle instead of, you know, several overlapping rectangles.
And then we get to this little ending sequence, and, like, I don't even know what the fuck.
It pushes you. You just have to keep going.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna switch on you at any second and be like, haha, motherfucker, here's an urchin for you, but no. It just constantly pushes you back. Like you can see how incredibly paranoid I am there at the end.
That's a bright cavern.
It's also, like, eye-searing pink.
That's not just pink, it's pank.
What were you doing? Are you trying to get the urchin?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the hell he was doing down there, but there's nothing you can do to him.
That is a very odd choice to put an urchin right there.
It's one final fuck you. And time for the boss, 5 levels, and nope.
Nope.
Nope. I don't know why this level's called this, because there's absolutely no water in it. Welcome back to the pipeline, though.
Ooh, and it's a roller coaster level.
Yeah. So, you can immediately see some major differences between the SNES and GBA sleds.
They are incredibly slow.
They're very slow, and they are bouncy. Like, I described this to Artix before he played it, and he didn't believe me or didn't understand what I was talking about. After playing it now, though, like, he came back and was like, I understand.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is this thing? It sways a whole bunch when you're, like, hanging.
Yeah.
Like, that's visual, but still.
Right, but it feels wrong.
Yeah, it's got a lot more height than the SNES version 2, it looks like.
It does. It's also just really weird.
Yeah, and just this level in general is just filled with bees, and if at any point you actually, like, jump on the bees, you're probably about to get hurt and die.
Because you just flew into another bee. I had to replay this level a second time because I actually missed this bonus game. And yeah, it's a tough level. I still think I like it, though. Just because I'm broken and I like these auto-scrollers.
It's okay, I like the first half of this. The second half of it is... I do not.
I don't remember it being that significantly different.
Oh, that's a really tight section.
So, I don't get this section at all. Like, okay, so there's a steel barrel, so I'm going back because I'm like, okay, so that must mean coins coming up real soon. And then you just go into this really long enemy-filled corridor.
Yeah, it's just... Like, I don't know why they didn't just keep it... like... in the sled.
Yeah.
Nope. They won't help you here.
Nope.
Do we or don't we care?
Yeah, here's Coin. He's just tucked away at the end.
They probably... You know, I could see that at some point in this development they actually did have Coin in that hallway, and then just said, fuck it.
Let's just put him at the end.
Yeah.
I don't know. This world is interesting, but it's inconsistent.
And the boss is actually Barbos. They moved him from Razor's Ridge, and there's a new terrible boss there. But yeah, that's Pacifica. So thanks for watching, guys.
See you later.
Later, everybody.